compasses. Alright, so let's see if we can find a good cave system. I'm hoping to find a abandoned mine. That'd be good, because then we wouldn't necessarily have to go all the way to diamond level in order to get diamonds, because they might be in the chests in the abandoned mine. I don't really know how good this world is for caving. I know those caves over there that we have were decent, but I don't remember if we had any really good cave systems. And if we do, then I'll have to go back to them sometime, but I don't remember if we did or not. So I'm gonna go see if I can find a new one over this way somewhere. Come on, caves. Be around here somewhere. I have a full suit of iron armor, right? Yep. It's good. I'm so glad I went through all the effort of having someone make me a custom skin only to wear armor and cover it all. That makes so much sense. Is this a cave? Kinda looks like it. Wow. This was not worth bothering. I guess the brown mushroom was nice, but whatever. Now I'll probably get to fight bad things that want my blood. That doesn't sound very fun at all. I might just make my way back home and sleep again, because it's a bit more difficult to find. Even without bad things wanting to kill me, it's somewhat difficult to find caves in the dark. I'm so glad to be back on my Painterly texture pack. I ended up using the default textures for the server competition that I've been playing out, which again is the reason why I haven't had any videos for this series lately. Excuse me? Don't think so. Die. Okay, Skelly. I am not pleased. Whoa, lag. I envy people that just get to play Minecraft and play it without recording and adding lag to their game. I really do envy that. Pretty much all the time I ever play this game now, I'm recording. And if I'm not, then I'm usually hanging out for a little bit on the Fool's House server, and then I deal with server lag, which is essentially the same thing. Although it's not really lag so much as like a latency issue, where the server pretty much decides that the enemies hit me before I ever hit them. even if that shouldn't be the case. How many things are out? Jesus! How many creepers and crap get out here at night? Look at this. This is ridiculous. Okay, things, you need to die. Oh. Wow, how deep is this ocean? I wonder if enemy spawn rates have changed since previous updates. Because I used to remember that it didn't matter what difficulty you were on in terms of how many enemies spawned. It was just a matter of like how much damage they did or how much damage you might have did or something to that effect. Wow, there was way too many things. You know what? Get back here. Oh crap. That is not a good time for a sword to break. Stop leaving crap. You're misplacing all my blocks. Stupid Enderman. You might want to get back here too, Enderman. I need your pearl. It's another reason why I sleep through the nights, because Endermen are annoying. I don't even know why Notch thought they'd be a good idea. They really are annoying. Anyways, this recording session was supposed to be about me finding a cave and going caving, but that's becoming more weak sauce. Oh, I miss how the zombie brains, the zombie flesh are zombie brains. I love that. Absolutely love that. That's one of the best things about the Painterly editions. I'm surprised more texture packs don't have it that way since Zombie Flesh came out. I'm really surprised more packs don't have it so that zombies drop brains. You would think that would be the first thing people would think of when they're texturing zombie flesh. Brains. Alright, instead of wasting my day out here in the same bit of desert that we have been, let's do some exploring. Find a cave. One thing about these huge mountain areas is I don't know if they're really that great for caves. Or at least cave entrances anyway, and I should get some, while I'm here, I should get some water. Because if I do find a cave, it's not a guarantee that I'll find a decent source of water. Really, game? No cave systems to speak of? Guess I could always dig down. I end up finding caves when I end up digging, but I'd just as soon find a regular entrance, if at all possible. Which is not that. Anyways, how about you guys? I know this is kind of late to ask, but how about you guys, those of you... Whoa. Deceiving much, game? Anyways, how about you guys, those of you who have been around since either alpha or even early beta? I don't have dirt on me. I'd much rather put dirt down than random cobblestone bits, because cobblestone doesn't fit in naturally. Dirt's much better at that. Is there anything you guys have difficulty transitioning into? Especially compared to what new players use and deal with? I'm still prejudiced against the Nether. Back when it was first introduced in alpha, and even to a point today, it's been kind of useless to go to the Nether for anything except like glowstone. I guess today it'd be good for things like the Nether brick from fortresses, which from my experience have been difficult to find, but other people seem to find them right off the bat, so who knows. Or things like the blazes for the blaze rods, if you're into the whole enchanting or potions or whatever it is that they're involved in. But for me, the Nether's still pretty pointless other than for glowstone and Nether brick. I still find difficulty getting any kind of interesting going there for anything other than glowstone or Nether brick. Because I remember the days of alpha, I guess I'm used to the days of alpha where it was totally pointless to go to the Nether for anything except, I guess, glowstone. Come on, game, there's so many potentials for caves around here, and yet you're not giving me any. What's up with that, yo? There's a swamp over there. I don't think swamps are really known much for their caves, though. Hey, doggy. There's a puppy dog. I do have one single bone on me, but that's probably going to be a waste of a bone. Because unlike Mind Fiend and his incredible luck, it's actually fairly rare for a puppy dog wolf to be tamed with a single bone. They usually take more than that, and if you only have one bone on you when you try that, you use it and they don't get tamed, you pretty much wasted that bone, because good luck finding that wolf again. So, unless you try it like at night or close to night when skeletons are going to spawn and you might have a chance to get a few more bones, I'm actually surprised I only have one. I distinctly remember fighting a few skeletons, but maybe I put it away back in inventory when I was back in the house. I don't remember for sure. I guess the whole look of cobblestone, for me, the reason that I use dirt and stuff instead of cobblestone, I almost rarely use cobblestone unless I'm specifically building something. But that's another thing that carries over from alpha for me. The lack of using cobblestone, especially willy-nilly everywhere, like a lot of other people do, is because the original cobblestone texture for default for me was really ugly. I mean, they've since changed it. Even before, I think, even beta came around, they changed the... Or maybe it was when beta came around, they changed the default cobblestone texture. But it used to have this really ugly, distinct contrast about it, and I hated it. I absolutely hated seeing it. I wouldn't even use it for building back then. I would only use it for things like tools and furnaces and that sort of thing. Absolutely hated the look of it. And even though, like right now, I'm playing with Painterly, so the texture doesn't even look remotely the same, it's still something that carries over for me. I still got that weird kind of prejudice about cobble being ugly, and so I don't really use it all that much. Which is one reason that I'm glad that the new items like stone bricks have been added to the game, because it gives me a more creative way to build things without resorting to using cobble to do it. Am I still not going to find a cave with all this exploring I've done? Are you serious? Wow, this world kind of sucks in terms of caving. I'm really hoping whenever I find a cave system that it's a decent one and it's just hiding behind the ground here. I really hope at least underneath the ground is a better cave system than this. Whoa! Hopefully this one's pretty decent. Now the Mind Fiend and other people I've seen would have you believe that you should bring a stack of wooden logs with you instead of wooden planks, because obviously you're carrying 4 times the amount of wood. Whoa. Anyways, like I was saying, they'd have you carry around a full stack of logs. I've come to realize that while that's a useful and good idea, generally speaking, at least for me anyway, you're not caving long enough to need an entire 4 stacks of wooden planks. A single stack of wooden planks will do you just fine. That doesn't mean that you won't end up running low and that sort of thing, because you can run low on even a stack of wooden planks while you're caving. But running low on a stack of wooden planks and thinking to yourself, oh, I'm going to need to go back up to the surface and get some more wood, that's a good thing. Because by the time you run out of a stack of wooden planks, making torches and tools and whatever else, by the time you run out of that, you're needing to go back up to the surface to get ready your loot anyway. Or if not to the surface, then to your home base, wherever that is. Whereas if you've got a stack of logs and thusly, 4 stacks of wooden planks, you're going to want to be in a cave that much longer, you're going to want to tempt fate that much longer, and you're going to run into situations where I've seen it from the Mind Fiend and from like Lucklin from Minecraft Workbench and stuff like that, where you end up with a full inventory, which you really should go back home and dump your stuff off, And yet instead, because you have plenty of wood and all this, you're just tossing things on the ground. You're starting to sacrifice items in your inventory because you can keep going. You have no urgent need to be getting back up. So